Okay, on period. Periana to the period. It's the official Kingpin, y'all. It's the home of the Lituation, where it is always lit. And today is like every day here. It's a motherfucking Lituation. I have another exclusive for you guys. Yes, have you guys all been watching Bobby, I Love You, Purr? Yes. Yes, I have another guest from the show, okay, here to fill us in, okay? So make sure that you guys are sharing this video, liking this video, subscribe to this video with all your notifications turned on. It is up and it's stuck directly after these commercial breaks. Yes. Make sure that you guys are sharing this live, liking this video, subscribe with all your notifications turned on. It is up and it's stuck directly after these commercial breaks.
My mom said I need to do something with my hair, otherwise I gotta get it all cut off.
We booked an appointment at Style Kings at the barbershop. Let's go.
Do you want fabulous hair? Are you looking for a product strong enough to tame your 4C hair?
Hey, Mom! Hey, Mom, you don't have no more leave-in conditioner?
Give me that. I know you did not use my Style King leave-in conditioner.
Are you looking to knock the dust off them dreads? For a product that will rejuvenate and strengthen your hair, increase hair growth and shine, and smells great? Well, then you're in the right place. For the long, beautiful, healthy hair you deserve, choose Style King. Perfect on all hair types. Available online at theofficialkingpain.net. Get you some style today. Oh, and your mom calls and she needs some more conditioner. Okay, on period. Now, before we get into some things, a few disclaimers. Okay, on Periana, this video is not made for kids. Okay, so make sure the kids are in the bed. And everything being shown to you guys is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and commentary doctrine. It's my motherfucking opinion mixed with receipts. Okay, take it however you want to take it. Just don't tell nobody. Just don't take it to the police. Nobody take it to the police. Okay, Cardi B already did enough. Okay, on Periana, girl. Yes, she did win. Oh, yes. Y'all already know how we do. Make sure that you guys are sharing this live, liking this video, subscribe with all your notifications turned on. It's up and it's stuck directly after this commercial break. Okay, on period. Periana to the period. What's going on, everybody? What's popping, y'all? It's the official Kingpin, and this is the home of the Lituation, where it's always lit, where pussy hole could always never. The one and only dust-free zone, the littest place on earth, period. Where a dusty bitch can always never, period. Yay. Where there's no rusty, dusty, musty, crusty, raggedy, dirty, crispy, sissy, pissy, or pussy assholes allowed. Okay? Where the truth always prevails. Make sure that you guys are sharing this live. We got a very special guest in the house tonight. I want you guys flooding the comments. Okay? This is the interactive segment of your day. Pop out of them bushes. Okay? All opinions are respected around here. I want you guys showing our guests a lot of love all the way from Zeus Network, okay? Zeus's newest show, Bobby, I Love You Per. I have KRUSH in the house tonight.
Hey, what's up with you? What's up with you guys? What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? What's going
How are
on?
you? I'm cool.
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm cool. I'm chilling in the house, just chilling, cozy.
Yeah, you look all dry now.
Dry. Listen, it's only one way. After you wet, what else can you be? It's dry, right?
Okay. Yeah. Episode number 2 was a lot. It was a lot going on.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're gonna get into it. Get into it.
Yes.
Okay, but before we go there, first thing I want to know is, do you have love for Bobby Lights?
I absolutely have love and adoration, and admiration, and I definitely care at this point for sure for Bobby Lights.
And how'd you get on the show?
Honestly, I auditioned. I saw the post that Zeus put up. They literally put a nice little casting thing up. They had an email. A link. You filled out a very short thingamabobber. And I did a 1-minute video, and then I got a few phone calls, and I made it to the show.
Absolutely. And they flew you out to Miami. How was Miami?
I've been to Miami a couple times, so it wasn't new for me. And no shade, I had just came from Barbados, so Miami was chill to me. But I loved my experience there. I loved my time there. Just to fall back from everything you're doing and take X amount of time off to be in a $10 million mansion facing the waterfront with a chef in the house. Come on.
Okay, I know that's right. Let's talk about taking time off. Tell us a little bit about KRUSH before we get into, Bobby, I Love You Per.
So pretty much I've been doing hair and makeup for 10 plus years. So I've been, in the game for a little bit. In Philadelphia, I'm really cool with the I guess you could say, I built up my reputation as someone that can handle the glam side of hair and makeup artistry versus that salon lifestyle, I guess you could say. Built my own brand. I've been working with a few celebrities over the years. I just filmed with Offset a Doritos commercial, which was super cool.
That's right.
It aired at the VMAs, so that was pretty dope. I helped out at the VMAs yesterday in New York as well.
How was that?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, my job wasn't as glamorized as it sounds, but I was a part of it, and I had a good time at the end of the day. And it's an experience that's gonna bring on more experiences. And yeah, I've been doing this for a little while, so it's fun to be on this side of things. You know what I mean?
Periana, I know that's right. You guys, make sure that you guys are sharing this live, liking this video, subscribe with all your notifications turned on. Let me go ahead and drop your Instagram link.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody is interested in following KRUSH,
am I allowed to smoke? Is it gonna bother you if I smoke?
Oh no, we don't smoke over here. You were supposed to smoke before the show, friend. You had enough time. You was on. I seen you. I seen you today. I seen you. You was on platform to platform to platform.
You know what I'm saying?
Friend,
It was
you had time to
busy.
smoke.
You see how I asked though? You see I'm polite. You see how I'm polite.
Yes. Yeah, thank you for asking. No, we appreciate that around here. There's his Instagram right there, you guys. Make sure that you guys are following KRUSH Poppy. Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about your name? Where'd you get the name KRUSH from?
KRUSH was honestly, I gotta be honest, when I was younger, I was a hip hop dancer. And there was this really cool group and they had the name KRUSH in it. And I was just like, that's gonna be my name. And I just put the K on it. And for years I've been riding it and I built a brand on it. I had my own makeup line. And I was able to capitalize on that for a while and really just actually be known as KRUSH or King, it was really King KRUSH on my beauty page. So that's where like all of the action happens as far as my career goes. But KRUSH Poppy, I created that Instagram not only for the show, but for the sake of like separating myself from what I do, because I'm still like a fly guy behind all of the hair and makeup. You know what I mean?
I know that's right. You said you have your own makeup line. Where can the
I
girls
do.
find the makeup at?
The website right now is under construction because we're actually bringing out all new products. It's poppystore.net. So I did a website, capitalize off of that, Poppy Store. Everybody got a Poppy Store in their neighborhood. Well, I don't know. Where you're from LA?
Yes. Well, California.
I know about the Poppy stores.
I ain't never heard of no Poppy store. What's a Poppy store?
A Poppy store is like your local.
It sounds like a pop-up Puerto Rican shop where you can go pick your man out. No.
Oh, listen, we can develop that. But it's just like you can walk less than 100 feet, and there's at least 3 corner stores on the corner that are owned by a Dominican or Puerto Rican or something like that. And you can get all your little convenient things, but we call them Poppy stores. So I turned it into a website. You can book my services and get like makeup products.
Oh, you got your own Poppy store, just virtual.
Oh, I got my own Poppy store. So you can get everything at the Poppy store.
Period. So let's talk about Bobby. I love you. Her. Congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
Why did you feel like you deserve a chance with Bobby?
Honestly, a big part of it had to do with like my career and my career choices. I think that, you've been doing this for a while. I know you've been on, a reality and rocking out with your YouTube channel, which is awesome, by the way. And so you understand, you could understand that like you can't date everybody. You kind of have to date somebody with a true understanding of what your day is going to be like emotionally and mentally, and also constantly want to have greater, more, and pursue better things that are going to be fulfilling to you. Even if that means prioritizing your job over the person you're dating, but just having that understanding that was your first love. And I feel like I saw that passion with him. I saw that like driven mentality, and I also saw like this is another Latino doing great things. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't I applaud that and try to be a part of that in some way? You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Do you feel like you're Bobby's type?
I definitely feel like I bring something, and you guys, I can't say too much, but bring something to the table that the other boys don't bring. And yeah, I think that alone is a type in itself. So I think he has multiple types. Bobby, I mean, I don't think he was upset with the cast. I think that I'm definitely not one of the.
I know it's definitely a good looking cast now. It's like, girl, I should have applied just to be a fly on the motherfucking wall with, okay, on Puriana. Y'all can have Bobby. I would have been one of the girls fighting because I was like, girl, I did not know
crazy.
Bobby. Was the boys messing around with each other in the house? Was everybody there for Bobby?
No, I can honestly say that I never, not one time, got a hint that somebody was like dealing with each other. And we all have roommates. And I feel like even with the roommate situation, it wasn't like there was no chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely was not attracted to Cash. And not that he's ugly or anything like that, but we already discussed, you know what I'm saying? That's not like the kind of guy I go for. But I don't think that anybody had that. I think that everybody was really, really just like not even trusting each other to go there. You know what I mean?
Bobby the type of guy you normally go for?
I go for multiple types. I got types. I'm not just a guy that is, not that I go for every single thing, but I got definitely different types and different guys at different times. You know what I mean? Everybody's beautiful. There's so many beautiful, different type of people. No matter how you dress or how you acted, like they're just beautiful people.
Absolutely. According to Dimitri, Bobby deserves a man that is well educated and well rounded. Is that you?
I'm definitely well educated and well rounded. I think that that's where a lot of people didn't understand. That's where he had me effed up, because ultimately that was an insult directly to me. And he said it in his confessional, and that was also ways that he spoke about us and to us in the car. So it's like, somebody got to check this dude eventually, because I'm not who you're talking about. And maybe my other castmates are not able to defend themselves in that way right now, but I'm gonna speak up, because I'm a brown boy at the end of the day. And you talking about how someone speaks, how well-rounded someone is, that's ultimately you talking about their class, where they come from, and all those things. Like, you're not talking about anything else.
Absolutely. Dimitri had a lot of people fucked up. A lot of people feel as though Dimitri is prejudiced. He was displaying a lot of microaggressions with this comment about, being well-rounded and well-educated, as if, minorities are not well-rounded
Exactly.
and
I
not
actually went on a
well-educated.
rant online, and I was getting a lot of pushback, because, a lot of people just see that we fought, and, there was a big crazy whatever, situation in that, in the front of the house. But ultimately, there was a reason for that, and I think they get blinded by that victim stuff, and they don't see what he's actually saying, what he's actually doing, how he's actually moving. And that's something that's going to piss a whole lot of people off. That's not just going to piss one person off, the way he was moving.
Absolutely. Speaking of online, you got into a little spat online with Mason. Shout out to Mason, by the way. He's a friend of the show. Let me pull it up. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, I almost forgot. I should have
I
had
know
this pulled
exactly what
up
it is.
already. Yeah, so tell us what happened while I pulled up.
So basically, what I just feel like is what I'm seeing online, because we're seeing it in real time with you all. Um, I'm not seeing the same energy on those comments I was seeing in person.
Oop.
And what I felt like for a moment, and I'm gonna be mature enough to say, I'm misunderstanding, right? Let me just say, let me give him the benefit of the doubt there. But I don't like that I'm looking at comments almost siding with Dimitri, almost like giving him his life, giving him his praises. And I feel like I'm defending something that you also should be defending. This is just not somebody we should be in any capacity okay with, celebrating right now, because I do feel like he was prejudiced, and he did have microaggressive undertones and racial undertones with his microaggressions. And he
Absolutely.
should not be somebody praising it. And I felt like by hopping on those comments and stuff like that was just low key clout chasing off of what we had going on in the episode. I fought Mason at the end of the day. I mean, not Mason. I fought what's his name, Dimitri at the end of the day. Cash fought him at the end of the day. Like, what's going on with all these comments? That's what I felt like. Like, that's just corny to me.
Absolutely. So which comment is first?
It's in order. I feel like well, you know what? That's not in order. I feel like that is actually a chopped up version of it, to be honest with you. There was definitely more than 4 threads on that.
Absolutely. Well, what I have here, it says, Mason, you ain't shake shit in the house, but you making a lot of noise behind the phone. Can't wait till the viewers hear how you really was looking for clout. Laugh my ass off, to be continued. Mason responded, KRUSH, the viewers clearly saw who the clout chasers are. Wink, wink. KRUSH responded, Mason, you was the one producing moments, if I remember, but we will get to that. Mason responds, KRUSH is only episode 1, babe. Relax.
Yeah, there was
My,
definitely threads missing in that. Like, so basically, again, like I just said, like, first of all, in the house, you wasn't giving none of what you was giving to confessionals, that these boys looking crazy, that whatever you said to Real or Zachary, I don't know how y'all recognize him. We call him Real. Your roommate, you was not saying in front of the rest of the boys. When they had that little scene with Dimitri, in that scene, that was definitely not the same energy he was giving, behind the scenes. So I personally felt like through comments, like just hopping around from comment to comment with fans at the end of the day, you just look crazy because you're just trying to get follows by interacting with them off of a fight you were not a part of.
man. And that's the fight that you got into before you entered the house.
But before we even got into the house, yeah, like if y'all seen the whole thing, he didn't say one thing outside. He never said one thing. He never spoke up. He didn't say anything in the car.
So let's get into the fight. So the fight all happened because some orange juice was thrown. Okay, what happened with the orange juice?
Okay, so it's promo day pretty much. So y'all can see we are leaving the house with sunlight outside. I mean the hotel with sunlight outside. We are arriving to the mansion and it's dark outside. And even Roland Ray says in his confessional that he had us in that car for hours. So think of all the things that can happen with the personalities that you already have met. And there's liquor in the car, right? So we're and there's a good energy in the sense that we don't know each other, but there's an excitement in the air because we're doing something we never did before, right? So we don't want to beef. So we definitely still pissed off at this mofo because we're like, why do you keep starting with us? Like, why do you keep saying shit? So I actually have a conversation with him where I'm just like, hey, do you see the disconnect, bro? Do you understand why like everybody's going against it? Like that was a moment. When Cash threw the bottle at him, I was still having a conversation with him and Cash stood up and I guess he tried to get it at Cash, but I was in between him and Cash. So the whole orange juice spilled on me. So I already knew I'm gonna have to fuck this motherfucker up. Like I already knew coming off the bus. Like I'm like, we're gonna fight. Like now we're gonna fight. I'm not trying to gloat or anything like that, but I did look fucking fly. I had like clothes that I made on. I got designer.
Is that the shirt? Is that the shirt that you had on? It looked like you got orange juice on that. Is that the shirt right there?
No, this is a bleach stain. This is a custom hoodie, baby.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm period. You did that? You make that?
No, I didn't make this. This was a gift.
Okay, I'm period.
Yeah.
So why didn't you fight when it happened? Why did you have to wait till you got off the bus?
Because there were people there. There were definitely people that stopped everything. I was actually, to be honest with you, I literally was the one who was like, but I'm mindful at the end of the day. It's definitely like, hold on. Because I'm small. So two big mofos that are going to start clashing like this, I'm going to get hit. So I'm like, let me stop in the middle of this chaos. And I also did not want him to get jumped. So if I started bucking in the back of that van, it would have just been a fucking free for all. And I didn't want him to get jumped. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have been crazy because that's where the temperature was there. The temperature
was definitely giving jump.
It was definitely giving jump. But I guess what I'm trying to give is that it was trying so hard to be prevented. It was trying so hard to not be a part of that.
Zeus showed you talking to one of the security guards, and you said something to the effect of, don't worry, I'm not going to break any of the rules after you were in several fights. Does Zeus encourage you guys to fight?
No, it's like the opposite. Like I didn't want to piss off the security guard because ultimately these are the guys that keep us safe. These are the guys. So if I'm on him bucking and getting crazy and I accidentally hit this big ass man, I'm now a liability. So like that's where I was kind of like more so coming from. Like I'm not gonna break the rules with him. Like if you tell me to stop, I'ma stop. Because that's really what he was telling me to stop, not to go. You know, and I was just like, I didn't want to get kicked out because we didn't even get in the house yet. And I didn't want to have a bad rapport with security because again, these are the people that keep shit separate at this point, keep shit safe.
Absolutely. Now, do you get paid to fight?
No, there's definitely no compensation for anything. You know what I'm saying? I think
so that it wasn't paid at all.
No, I'm not saying that. There's definitely for your time, but there's an agreement that is like, we are not encouraging you to fight. Like what you do is on your free will. There's actually part of the agreement is like, that is not what we are telling you to do.
Absolutely. Because, everybody thinks that Zeus Network is
fight. Yeah. I think that there's a strategy. Obviously, we're not getting the boys from the fucking Hamptons. These are not the Beverly Hills girls. Okay. This is West Philadelphia born and raised, North Philadelphia born and raised. Like these are boys from Mississippi, New Orleans, Atlanta, Houston.
Shout out to Philly in the motherfucking house. Okay, I'll period.
These are boys that are from some shit. So something's gonna happen.
Absolutely. So initially, you were supposed to catch the fair one with Dimitri when Cash jumped in. How did that make you feel? He just jumped right over you and.
In the moment, I didn't feel any type of way because I still felt like I was gonna get mines. You know what I'm saying? I don't like where I come from. I don't care if you just handed him his one. You're going to hand me my one next. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. You can decline the offer, or you can accept the offer. But if we was initially had a beef, we was gonna square up regardless. I didn't know he was gonna jump in. You know what I mean? And again, we were not. Nobody was buddy at this point where it was like, I got you, bro. Right? It was none of that. It was literally like, oh shit, there goes Cash, flying.
My. Do you feel like Cash was looking for a moment?
No, I don't think Cash. I think Cash is wears his emotions on his sleeve. I think that like a lot of people don't realize how many of us didn't care about those cameras. Like these moments is really about men trying to get respect. You know, this was not about a TV show. It was really like, because I said, take the cameras out, put us in front of a club. It would have been the same scenario.
Absolutely.
With no camera.
Why did it take so many men to teach Dimitri a lesson? Do you feel like you guys were bullying him?
I will say this, that in that moment, because of how they were separating, I did not see Rel hit him. I did not see that. I also did not see.
I think everybody got a lick in. It looked like everybody got one in, like.
And I also did not see when he ran up on homeboy with the bag, and then Jameson hit him, like stole him on the side. I didn't like get that. They still got me.
I was rolling on the floor when he snuck you.
Oh, when he got me.
Yeah, when he snuck you.
Oh, like, it was good. And let me tell you that in the moment, again, you don't really realize how close the second person is right here to me, that I did not see. And it looked like I'm looking right at him. I did not see that coming. It was good, baby. It was good. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. It was good.
So you snuck him. He snuck you. And then Jason Lee agreed that you guys should square up. Okay. Yeah. With you being the smallest guy in the group, were you scared to square up with Dimitri?
I definitely wasn't scared. I signed up for it. I definitely was like, no, let me have him. Let me have him. That's why I got my shirt off, because I was like, no, we're going to get this one. Yeah. Like, you see, I had a shirt on at first, and I took everything off. I took my shoes off, and I was like, listen, we're going to get this shit clean and square.
I need my shoes on when I fight. I was like, why do the girls be taking their shoes off?
Because do you know they had pebbles on the thing, and your rubber rolled right off of them. It had the gravel and shit like that. I was like, I ain't fucking falling. I've fought big motherfuckers before. I fall fast. Can't.
That part. What was going through your head when you were rolling on the ground?
Well, you know what? If we really look at it, I ain't roll. My back never touched the ground. But the objective was to get him down, because I know my size and I knew his size. So the objective was I can only hit him the way I want to if I get him onto the floor. Yeah, so that was part of the strategy.
Seemed like Dimitri wanted to wrestle.
You know what? Dimitri wanted everything and anything she could have gotten. Sis came ready. Prepared. The bag was full.
Absolutely. So in your opinion, was fighting Dimitri more important than making a good first impression on Bobby Lights?
You know what? Because I know where Bobby comes from, I knew it didn't actually matter. I know that with the conversation, you would understand what just happened. I knew that I can already tell, like, okay, let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what's T. Okay. Let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if not, we cool. And you know, as you can see so far, I didn't get as.
I mean, it was good TV, but I do think Bobby wanted to be on his Jocelyn Hernandez shit. Like, welcome to Miami, bitches, and have all you guys like drooling over him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I do feel like we missed an opportunity to like have a fun moment. But you know, we'll see.
Absolutely. Yeah, because he said y'all had hella shit to do that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, being sitting on that bus for hours. That's what y'all was doing that day. Do you believe everyone is there for Bobby?
I think that everybody in some capacity was there to get to know Bobby. You know, I think that the levels of how intense their emotions were for him varied. But yeah, I think that everybody's intention was definitely to win Bobby, without a doubt.
Absolutely. According to Dimitri, some of you were there to pursue your porn careers.
You know, out of 14 or 15 of us, only like 3 or 4 of them do adult content.
That's a lot.
That's a little in comparison to 15.
4 out of 15 people, and one being Andre Morho. Well, that's 5 because he does.
No,
his
that's
little work.
Andre, Grandy, Rel, Soul. Am I missing one?
Definitely.
Triz, you're right. Triz, 5. You're right, 5. Okay, you know what? That's a third
That's
of the cast.
1/3.
But is that unfair? Is that unfair?
The other half of the cast auditioned for Bad Boys Club.
No, 2 of those boys were in that same group, so it don't count.
It do count.
They're in the same group.
I'm just saying.
It's a double violation.
Exactly. With all of these things going on, it seems as though some people are just there for more camera time. Some people are there to pursue a porn
But
career.
let's be
Some
realistic.
people are there for...
You couldn't be attracted to Bobby and want to be a bad boy at the same time. Bad boy is about it is about clout in the sense that if you have a brand, right? If you have a brand and you get on Bad Boys, you can expand your brand. If you go on Bobby, you're in love with Bobby. Those are 2 different purposes, and there's nothing wrong with.
You got people on the show talking about their whores, they're straight. Like, how you straight, but you here for the love of Bobby Lights?
Because you got to remember, within our community, he doesn't view Bobby as just a regular gay boy. He does see Bobby with a more feminine energy and stuff like that. So I think that it's about how you see that person.
So then he's not straight, he's pansexual.
That's up to him. I ain't gonna put a label on him. That's up to him.
I'm just saying. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Bakari said. So Bakari said that he was straight, and we just went over that. But and that he's a whore. Do you feel like he's Bobby's type?
I think he can be, to be honest with you. I think that there's a quality in Bakari that Bobby would find mysterious, interesting, almost dangerous, because he looks so edgy.
Is it the money? Bakari said that Bobby deserves a man with money.
Bobby deserves a lot of things. Maybe financial stability, is always helpful for all of us, right? We all deserve a man with money. But I think if that was his selling point, he's selling himself short. I think that he definitely... You think that he has... Oh, I'm back. He has a lot more to offer. That was a phone call coming out. Sorry. But I think he has a lot more to offer than just money.
Oh, no, that's right. Do you have money to give Bobby?
I have money to give Bobby, yes, for sure. I definitely... I'm self-employed, girl. You know what I'm saying? I literally am self-employed. So
here, me too. I work from home. I do everything from right here.
Yeah, right. Listen, this is it. So...
Period.
We can have fun. I got more time for sure.
I know that's right. So overall, would you say that you guys are there for Bobby's heart, or this is just a show?
No, I think that there are definitely qualities that make it a really good show, but I think that everybody's pretty much there for Bobby's heart. You're gonna see a lot of passion from these guys. Like, there's a lot of passion for sure.
I know that's right. So before you guys enter the house, Jason Lee has a surprise for you. Okay, and he brings out Bobby Light's ex, Andre Marhold, who's also Jeffree Star's ex. Do you think that Andre deserves another shot at Bobby's heart?
I don't think he deserves another shot at Bobby's heart. I feel like that was a little corny. I think that was definitely corny. Because he definitely has an advantage. We don't know the situation. We don't know how Bobby and him ended up breaking up and how Bobby felt about him up until that point. That was like, Bobby could still be in his phone for all we know, up until that point. So, I think that was definitely a disadvantage for the rest of us. But he got the doghouse treatment at the end of the day. He definitely stepped on that couch.
My. I know that's right. Shout out to Bobby for making his dog ass sleep on the couch. Period.
Yes.
Oh, so before you entered the house, Runaway was saying something about somebody smelling fishy foreskin was the term that was used. Who was it? Somebody said something.
You know what? I don't even remember nobody smelling to be honest with you, but I do remember other times where it's like them big tall motherfuckers be out there busting cheeks and shit, fucking farting and shit. And the
Ooh,
big tall motherfuckers be around they at the same level
security
as
guard.
the men on the wheelchair.
Ooh,
So I feel like it was probably one of those motherfuckers within close proximity, just passing gas.
security guards be funky than a bitch, running and chasing after you motherfuckers.
Not the
They
security
big.
guards, even the castmates. They were some trifling motherfuckers sometimes too.
Ooh, that's ridiculous. No, they didn't. The hygiene's not there. Ooh,
Pepto-Bismol, baby.
ooh,
Pepto-Bismol.
give me one. He's like, are you waiting? Yeah, I was waiting, girl. We messing.
Oh, give you one what?
One of the cast members that needs to work on their hygiene.
Oh, on the actual hygiene, you know what? I can't say nobody was stank or nothing like that, but like I said, the big motherfuckers was definitely up in there farting and shit.
My. They need some gas eggs. They need to work on
It was not cute. It was not cute.
Ooh, my. So you finally get inside and you end up sharing a room with Cash. How was that?
That was cool. That was cool. I mean, again, there was this energy like I don't know this guy. I really don't. I knew that like he formed a friendship more with Jameson before we got there, and you guys can see that like outside they look really close and stuff like that. They have a friendship. So I'm still a little bit timid because I'm like, I got a roommate, but these ain't the guys that I vibe with. So I don't know. I'm not safe. I gotta do, I don't know if people gonna spill my tea. I don't know if I can trust him with anything. Is this the guy I'm gonna be able to vent to? So I was a little precautious. I'm not gonna lie.
I know that's right. And so you end up with a small bed. Was you just done fighting, or you wasn't about to fight over no bed? You was like, you could just have it.
You know what? We didn't even get to that point. I think I surrendered it right away because I knew who I walked in the room with, and it was really like, it's really the polite thing to do. And as much as I look like I turn up, like I'm genuinely a polite guy, so I'm not going to inconvenience anybody. And yeah, so it was a polite thing to do. I wasn't upset about it.
I know that's right. And I had another question. Was Roland Ray in there looking for love too?
No, I don't know why people saying that. Roland Ray was such a professional.
No, that's right. Shout out to Roland Ray for being professional.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get over to episode 2. Episode 2 is given division. Was the house divided after all the fights the first day?
Not before you see that conversation. You see how Grandy was like, I'm gonna inherit your problems.
Yes.
So up until that point, I didn't even think that Grandy cared that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then the other boys were out there, and I'm like, was they on the same type time? Because I was hearing the little whispers about what Grandy had said over there, and I'm just like, oh shit, dude. Like I myself in the house was like, is it a them against us thing? Or who's us and who's them? Because at this point, who do you trust? There is no us. I don't know who us is for me because I haven't bonded with anybody that was a fighter. Although we was all fighting out there, that doesn't mean we went afterwards kumbaya. I was like, yeah, bitch, I got your back. No, we didn't do that. We all went to sleep. You know what I mean? So the people that I felt safe with, let's use the word loosely, safe with, were not the ones that were out there bucking.
I know that's right. Is it just me, or did it seem like Grandy and Dimitri was flirting a little bit?
I feel like Dimitri was definitely flirtatious. Grandy gives like bro vibes. So I think that especially as gay men, sometimes we could take that as being flirtatious when somebody's just as comfortable as like a bro. You know what I mean? But that was his vibe with kind of everybody.
Was Grandy just looking for a bro, or was he there looking for Bobby Lyons?
I mean, with the boys, he had no reason to beef. He was a big guy, but with Bobby, you guys will see how that plays out. I can't say what his intentions were, but I say that y'all will see them on TV together.
My. So next we can see you hanging out by the pool when you are called out for being on Jax. What is going on, KRUSH?
So you gonna tell me that you never ever hopped online, like you went to a different city and was like, bitch, I'm not gonna walk to this corner. I know nobody, right? But I know for a fact because it's South Beach, it's Miami. I get on this shit. Somebody gonna have weed.
I don't see the problem with you being single and getting on Jack. That you on a whole dating show. You
That
got with
part.
Bobby. There's 15 other niggas here, so Bobby can weigh his options out, but I can't.
But truthfully, those were not my intentions, which is why if you hear me in the thing, I'm like, but that's all y'all got is my picture, my display picture. Nobody showed me a message. Show me a message that I was out here trying to fuck somebody. Please show me the message. Y'all show me my profile picture. That's cute, but that's the picture I'm using to attract the people that potentially will get me some weed. And I was gonna pay for it. I just needed to connect.
I know that's right. Speaking of connect, according to Cash, you didn't have to be on Jack because one of your friends in the house had weed on deck. Can you explain? Who's he talk about?
He's talking about Bakari. So the way that it happened is I bought weed. I mean, I didn't have weed, right? But I had the profile on my page. Initially, I was looking for the weed. In finding weed and trying to find it, I finally mustered up because we were not all talking. We were not introduced together in the hotel. Like, hey y'all, this is the cast. They did not introduce us together purposely because I don't think they even initially wanted us to mingle. Although we were in the same hotel, organically we could see you're my age range, you're a gay guy, you're my gay guy. We could tell who the cast was. So some people ended up figuring that out quicker, especially because they watch porn, so they knew who Bakari was. I don't watch porn. I'm not on Twitter, so like I didn't know who he was. I thought this was like some guy that cast for the show that just looked crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't know who he was. So I did the Jack thing, but then I ended up purchasing the weed from Bakari because we ended up talking. Oh, you do got weed. Oh, let me buy it from you. And then the fucking cleaning lady throws out my weed from the hotel room because I had it wrapped up in paper. Bakari wasn't around. I went back. I was like, oh shit, I gotta get weed before we hit the mansion because I was messed up. Exactly. So I was just like, and the thing is, I do know a few boys in Miami, so the easiest way was to be like for them to find me on Jack. Like they see my picture. Oh shit, how you been? Okay, find me the weed.
That part. Absolutely. I mean, I've been on Jack looking for weed before. You know what I'm saying? I travel a lot, so you know what I'm saying. It's actually they advertise it in the profile to be like, "Oh, I'm selling weed," so you don't have to go checking inboxing everybody. You just look at the profile, and it's the one that has the weed on the profile. They don't even have pictures most of the time. It's just weed, and then hit me up, type of thing. So yeah. Jameson ends up throwing you in the pool. Do you feel like he was trying to bully you?
You know what, bully? I don't feel like I was being bullied. What I do feel like is it's not a Jameson thing. I think it's a big guy thing sometimes. I think that a lot of people just use their force. And they just use their height, their size, their length, their strength. And I think that happens a lot, especially in confrontation. And I'm not backing down. So whether you that big or not, it is what it is. I didn't feel bullied. What I felt was ambush. Because if you see, Rel is saying, I got the receipts. This other motherfucker trying to claim that I wanted to cuddle with him. This motherfucker right here is calling me all sorts of bottoms
that
and
was
off of Jack. So I'm actually sitting here like, am I about to fight? Like, am I about to fight 3 different people for 3 different reasons? Like, this is because I thought at any moment somebody could just punch me because I was digging in them. Like I didn't just come for Noxzema. I came for Amari too. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a 3-way battle of just like, what's up? Who's gonna make the next move? So I just didn't know what was gonna happen.
Yeah, it was a lot. It seemed like Jameson gets frustrated with like the communication barrier sometimes. So instead of just slowing down, like when he's angry, he immediately goes to let's fight.
Yeah.
So even like with Andre, he was like, let's fight. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Andre said something about you wanting to cuddle with him. Where did that come from?
You know what? I don't exactly know where that came from. I think I actually made a joke to a different castmate in reference to a different castmate. I think I explained this, so maybe I shouldn't answer this. But I don't think that this was something that Andre was told and is now like trying to use it in his arsenal, but didn't hear for himself. So I don't know. But I never said that about.
And he said it several times, like it wasn't hitting, so it probably was something like, "I'll say this" type of thing. Like, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't hitting.
It does feel like
he couldn't follow up. A lot of the things they were saying, if you Pete, they could not follow up. Yeah, you got to point A, but you couldn't give me anything that followed out.
Absolutely, they needed Dimitri for that scene. According to Jameson, you were selling free ass for weed.
You can't sell free ass. It's free. How was it for sale? How was it for sale? Girl.
I'm so done with Jameson. Okay.
So
then Jameson got a little bit of instant karma when Andre threw him into the pool. It looked like Jameson was about to drown Andre.
You know what? I think what I was witnessing was like two men aware of their size and really aware that they could fuck each other up. And that I actually saw restraint. You know what I'm saying? So I think that like, it got crazy. It definitely had to be like, chill, he in the water, chill.
Did security have to get into the water? They
didn't have to. It became, I think, again, Jameson became aware, you know, and they got separated. It was heated, though. It was heated. Like, at any moment, if they wanted to really fuck some shit up, they could have. They really could have.
I know that's right. Out there fighting for Bobby.
Listen.
That's exactly what Jason Lee wanted. Do you feel like Jason Lee was messy when he told y'all to fight for Bobby?
I think that's up for interpretation because, you know, you're going to see that everybody it did not come to this show with the same traumas. So everybody don't need to physically fight, you know? So I think that you're going to see how that even that statement, just by you saying that, how that affects people going down the line.
Absolutely. Did you ever find out who the birdie was that told Trail that you was on Jacked?
Stay tuned.
Stay
tuned.
I feel like Mickey feels like there's no way you can know I was on Jack unless your ass was on Jack. But that's not here.
Yeah, we get there.
I know that's right. Andre said he has the most money on the show. Was he there flexing? Did he spend a lot of money? Okay, I'm hearing. He was there trying to get his check. Okay, I'm here. I feel like that's the only reason he came. Like, I'm like, why now? Like, you've been knowing Bobby. You've had every opportunity to get with Bobby. You see Bobby's doing a show, and you're like, oh, I got to be on it. So it's like, let me get it.
And you know, I didn't know much about Andre besides the Jeffree Star thing. And when I started seeing the comments, I went live the other day. I didn't know all the tea that they saying. So I was like, this shit crazy. There's a lot of tea on that man.
A lot of tea on that man. I think I did a story on him before too. So what's the deal with Tony? Seems like he got everyone fighting his battles. He's upset about not being able to go up the steps. There's a lot going on. The next episode, episode 3, it seems all hell breaks loose when Dimitri and Tony gets into a food fight.
Yeah, that actually happens literally seconds away from the pool shit that you see outside. It's literally not. There's no time to even recognize it's happening. To be honest with you.
So that's how wet. You was just trying to get dry.
Oh yeah. I don't know if y'all see me in the next episode peeking my head, but it was that crazy. It was crazy. When I tell you this is going to be one of the craziest scenes y'all ever see. But Tony, I mean, what was the question?
What's his deal? In your opinion, what's his deal?
Tony, you know, I think Tony's emotional, and I do understand where he feels like in you know, getting in the van, getting out the van, maybe at the photo shoot, maybe at the promo photo shoot, maybe in front of Bobby, just people shoveling and shuffling to be seen in the front of the line. And that often can come with walking in front of the guy in the wheelchair. And I think what y'all are seeing is at that point, him feeling that way. And I am upstairs. I am right down the hall from Bobby, you know, so you don't know what I'm doing. You don't know if we all, you know, got to pop the bottle of champagne in Bobby's room and we hanging out. So I felt like he truly felt left out at that point. and was
Y'all
taking it
just
out.
got there. Y'all
Huh?
really had just got there.
That was my disconnect with what I was watching. But he was also drunk.
Mm.
That man, if you saw, he was like, go up, Henny. He gave Bakari the Henny. He took it back. Go, Henny. I was like, oh my God. He was like, look. I'm like, this man is drunk. And Tony's amazing.
Somebody said, were you drunk the first episode?
Me, the first episode, I was definitely lit, but I wasn't like drunk. You know, I think y'all can see that I'm like not drunk. I'm not falling over. I'm not slurring, but I remember everything as it happened.
Andre got a spray on hairline, don't he? Because that shit came off when he got in that pool.
Wait, what happened?
Andre, his hairline, he got a spray on hairline because that shit came off when he got in that pool. Yes, he did.
It's a banging. It's a banging.
I said, did his hairline come off?
It's
I
a
said, his hairline in the pool. You can see his hairline float away as he jump in. I was trying to told you we.
It's a bang. Her bang just shuffled away.
Beijing, yes. Oh, I did have that cheap Beijing, that temporary Beijing in. Okay, they got the permanent ones now that last a little bit longer. You can get a wet at least.
You could get micropigmentation on your scalp.
I mean, he got all that money. He the richest man on the show. His hairline should have just floated away like that. I said, the hairline motherfucking grew legs and started swimming.
Gills.
Oh, somebody said not the bangs.
It's a bang.
He had like little bangs on the side, like where it was receding. It was like the hair was longer right here. And he I seen all of that. Yeah. So at this point of the show, we're gonna do our roll call, and basically I'm gonna call every cast member's name, and you're gonna tell us the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
So let's go. Bakari.
Pierce Dick.
Pierce Dick, yeah, that's a lot going on. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Pierce Dick. I've seen some of his Twitter content, you know.
And he showed it to us.
Ooh, he don't have no problem showing that dick. That dick all over the internet. Number one, he's like, I think he's the number one. That's what he said when adult entertainer.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Yeah. Don't it hurt? I mean, I got some questions for him.
He had a picture on it that he put a belly ring on it with a dangly thing. I'm like,
he said tattoos don't hurt. Maybe he's one. He don't got like a lot of. He's one of those guys that don't have like the.
He got a tattoo on his thing too.
Yeah, and it's pierced. Like I'm like maybe he don't feel pain or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like that shit.
Yeah. Perry.
Big Bertha. That's my girl. That's my girl.
She's sitting in the back being cute. She said, I'm sitting in the back being cute. I'm letting all the motherfuckers tussle.
So confident.
I know that's right. Rail.
Who?
Rail. Trail, is it Rail? Trail?
Rail, yeah, Rail. Rail cool, real quiet. You gotta be careful with them quiet ones. That's what I'm gonna say about that. You gotta be careful with them quiet ones.
My. It looked like he got the shit smacked out of him next week. He gets the shit smacked out of him next week by Bakari. Ooh, and somebody was licking toes in the trailer. Oh my goodness. Somebody was licking Rolling Ray feet in the trailer. I must have watched the trailer this morning and I said, shit.
I wish y'all get to see like him when he walk off. I wish y'all get to see his reaction. That shit was unbelievable.
In the trailer, it looked like he licked Rolling Ray's feet and then kissed Bobby on the lips.
Something happens. Y'all gonna see. Something happens.
I don't know. Y'all gotta go check out the trailer for the Bobby I Love You purr. Okay, it's in the trailer. Like it's like that quick, but it's in there. I'm like,
yeah. They gonna drag it out. You know how they do though. They gonna give you all of the tea when it airs.
I said not the feet, girl. Oh, Cameron.
Her. She.
Okay, on period. Mason.
Them. They.
Ike.
He is great. He's a great, amazing singer, talented singer. Like I can say a million things, but I gotta put his talent first. His talent is great.
Absolutely. Yes, we love Ike around here.
We do.
Yes, we're part of the same network, chasing reality.
Yes.
Period. And I love her single. What is that? Hope he can
Fight. Let me tell you a quick story
Yes.
about Ike. I seen him in the hotel when I first got there, and I walked up to Ike. I said, "What you doing here?" And he was like, "I can't tell you." I went away. I came back, and I sat down next to him. I said, "We gonna be friends because I know why you here, bitch. We gonna be friends, and we cool." That's my homie now. Yeah.
I know that's right. Jameson.
Bahama Mama, Noxzema Jackson, all of them, Bikini Bottom, iconic, legendary.
Oh,
overall.
you was calling her a Chuang Fu. Ooh. I said not Chuang Fu. He was calling her Wesley Snipes to win from Chuang Fu.
Listen.
I was like the connection, like you hit. You hit.
You got it, right? You got it. As soon as listen. This is a one-woman show.
After Andre threw him in the pool, he got the pool. He was really giving Chuang Fu. He was really giving Chuang Fu after he got
if you're
wet.
faking, then you're aching.
He was like, "Girl, you got me fucked up. I can give you all of this too. I can do all of this too." I was like, "Ooh, come on out, Jamie. All right, Jamie, girl."
She bring out her Noxzema, her inner Noxzema down.
Ooh. Yeah, that was her name in Chuang Fu, Noxzema. Yes, it was.
Noxzema Jackson, honey.
You so messy, Crush. Crush said, you must have looked that up as soon as you met her ass. Like,
I love Chuang Fu. That is my favorite gay movie.
Ooh, I know that's right. I was just watching that the other day. I love that movie too. What about Mikey?
Mikey cool. You know what? Mikey's the cool white boy. We call him croissant around here. Croissant.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? Because she's not a cracker. She's a croissant.
She was definitely giving me cracker. What about Tony?
Tony Firecracker, man. Firecracker. You know, he's a rose with a whole lot of thorns, okay? He's a beautiful person. It's a little rough getting to him. But he's dope. Grandy, big bro, big teddy bear, big little
like
bro.
Everybody. You just like everybody.
You know what? Because I feel like y'all gonna see who I don't bang with. Oh wait, you didn't ask. You didn't. Y'all gonna see
who you don't fuck with. Who you don't fuck with right now?
Because you know what? You're gonna see how I handle them. That's what it is. Y'all gonna see that I'm like y'all gonna see nobody gets to me to the point that I'm mad like anymore. I did what I had to do on my first 2 episodes, and nobody's gonna be able to touch me really.
Period. So you went into the whole situation with a jailhouse mentality, like I'm gonna fuck the first bitch up that fuck with me, so don't nobody else fuck with me.
You know, because I knew I was the short guy, and one thing I realized from like just high school and shit like that is like if you do your one big one, you know what I'm saying? People they give you a little respect. They be like, all right, bro, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? And you got to learn that in those type of environments. And this was that environment. I've never been in like a locker room type of environment, a boys sport environment. That's what they do. This is how I handle shit.
I know that's right. And shout out to you for doing your big one. Episode 1 was very entertaining, and a large part of that was because of you. What about Andre?
Him.
You guys don't ever give him a chance.
You know what? I can't say that. All I can say is like what, especially with that whole like, think about what he just did. He literally just told people in the house that I'm trying to cuddle with him after they tried to expose me for being on Jack. So imagine the position he just puts me in.
Absolutely.
So I can't even say how that plays out, but it's just like, that was just so corny. So I gotta look at it like,
ooh, I can't wait till Sunday. Oh my goodness. What about Dimitri?
Bye, fake ass stylist with that motherfucking $3 Hanes t-shirt and the Toms on her motherfucking feet. She didn't even know what some fucking Rick Owens was, bitch. She was supposed to be somebody's stylist, girl.
Ooh. So I guess it's fair to say that you and Dimitri don't ever make out.
No, I mean, how could you? Because I remember even that day, just like being like, I want to hit him. Like, I just always wanted to fight him after that point.
Man. And Zachary?
Chill. Scary. He could be a little scary.
He said that all y'all's family, he was the only masculine one.
Grandy masculine, Andre masculine, Ike is pretty masculine. Bird's
all of y'all pretty boyish for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, he was definitely again, that's what brought him around being a little scary. Sometimes he would just be like talking to us. I'm just like, oh my God, who's he gonna hit? Like he just looks scary sometimes.
And he another one of the content girls? Don't I see him on Twitter?
Oh, he one of those. He got 123,000 followers.
Yeah, I say he on Twitter. Somebody Cass was here yesterday. Said talk about you ain't never seen him with a man. I said, girl.
Who? Soul?
No, Zachary.
I mean, Zachary. You never seen him with a man? No, he has stuff with men's on Twitter.
Yeah, I seen it on Twitter.
I seen it too.
And besides, he's on the show for the love of Bobby. So I don't know what's the whole.
He identifies as bisexual. He identifies as bisexual.
Absolutely. Well, moving forward, what can we look forward to seeing from KRUSH? You got anything coming up outside of Bobby? I love you, prayer.
I just booked New York Fashion Week, so I'll be out there during New York Fashion Week doing a few shows. The beginning of the run, and as of right, I just got a weird cryptic message today which means that I don't even know what it's about, but it's definitely with a producer wrote to me, so I don't know what that's gonna be, but that's pretty cool and exciting. So between Fashion Week, just doing the VMAs, just doing that Dorito commercial thing. So, and the premiere was the other day. I've been having a crazy week. I'm gonna enjoy chilling right before for Fashion Week, and just see what the fall brings me. I'm pretty sure something's gonna be exciting.
Period. I can tell you that. Once the season, as the season progresses and once it's over, you're going to get a lot of opportunities.
Thank you.
And a lot of people are going to reach out to you. You're an attractive guy. They're all going to be in your inbox, especially if they find out that Bobby ain't pick you. Like, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I'm saying? So after the show, all of the eligible bachelors, I figured that your inbox is going to receive an influx.
The inbox is a little crazy right now. I've been blocking a little of the craziness. I ain't gonna lie. They fresh. They nasty.
My. I'm waiting for the wedding. I hope I get an invite to the wedding.
Listen. I mean, I can't wait till y'all see.
They always talk about a season 2. They always talk about a season 2, girl. Ain't gonna be no motherfucking wedding ring, girl.
I don't know why people are anticipating season 2 ultimately because, you guys don't know if there's a winner or not, but if we're hoping that there is a winner, why would there be a season 2? You know what I'm saying? I say give another boy a shot. How about for the love of Poppy? How about we give me a mother?
Okay, guys, I might have to audition for that show.
Yes, I did. Listen, give me a show. What's up?
Oh, period. I want a show too. I'm working on a spinoff right now. Okay.
Congratulations. Congratulations, shoot.
Oh. But until next time, it was so much fun hanging out with you. Any last words for the guests?
No, you know what? Just follow us, gay entrepreneurs. And I appreciate the support and I appreciate you for the interview. So, just follow.
Absolutely. Until next time, adios. Yes. Okay. Another one for the books. Won't he do it? Okay. It was definitely a lituation. Look, you guys all make sure that you guys are following KRUSH. Let me put his Instagram in the chat. Okay, make sure that you guys are following KRUSH. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to Zeus Network. It's only $5.99 a month. Get your subscriptions. Support Zeus Network. Support Cash. Support KRUSH. Support Mason, Grandy, the whole cast. Okay, it's up and it's stuck. Until next time. Adios.